Hello everyone and welcome to this Video Sans Frontier video. My name is Jay Wakefield and today we're actually going to be doing an unboxing thing on something which says Saturday delivery. That's a lie. Anyway, here to sign off because it's a load of rubbish. So, before we unbox this item, I must advise that we're away to use a pair of scissors. Now these can be dangerous, so safety first. We're going to be needing one of these, a cup of tea. Fantastic. Right, now let the unboxing begin. But first, if you're the sort of person who drives a Chevrolet Vega because you think that Mitt Romney will be pleased, you probably shouldn't be using anything like scissors or a knife, otherwise you'll probably hurt yourself. Anyway, because I vote Scottish National, I should be absolutely fine. So this box is extremely damaged and it looks like I've been ripped off for postage. There we go. I have some air pockets. These could come in handy because I might not be able to afford balloons this Christmas, so I'll just hang those up. Here is a replacement AC adapter, only the highest quality in these videos, even though it doesn't say replacement, so it's maybe it is higher quality. We'll never know if it's a replacement. I don't think IBM actually hang on, I'm not even you'll already know what I'm trying to unbox anyway. And now we have a laptop bag. So let's have a look what's in the bag. Just throw the box out the road. Oh, excuse me, out the road. And now I can be blinded by my camera light. And we're away to find out what's in the bag. The world's thickest ThinkPad. It is. It is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Luke, Muller, Billy Coore, two of my friends on this YouTube channel thing. I mean, this thing literally is a block. That's what I like about older ThinkPads. It's wow. I mean, seriously. Just look at the profile of this. It is beautiful. I'm not even being sarcastic. I actually do believe this thing is beautiful. So, if we have a look, have a wee tour of the machine. Right, what we have, I'll go to the left side first. So what we have here is a power button, what looks to be an infrared port, I believe. Yep, that is the infrared port. 2 PC card Type 2, 1 Type 3 slot. Kensington lock slot. On the front, we have, I think, a mic, could be. Hee-haw, I don't know. On the side, we have an CD-ROM drive without a button. Seriously, there's just no button on this.
But I thought you said bun.
Yeah, it's got a bun. And then a floppy disk drive. Headphone and microphone. Then we have, on the back, VGA out. IEEE 1284 Centronics parallel port. DB9 serial. Power N, DCN. PS2 mouse port. And there you have it. So here's the ThinkPad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in, and then we're going to jump cut to the first powered on self-test. But before we do, always have a cup of tea handy when trying out old ThinkPads. Okay, we're back. The machine is plugged in and looks to be taking a charge. Maybe or maybe not. Anyway, let's see if it works. Smoke test! Ah, yeah. Well, apart from error 161. I wasn't aware of this, but I think it's a massive Patrix display.
Jeez.
Pardon, what was that?
I said, it makes me have a coughing fit, it's so bad.
I know, and I didn't even have a chance to say, nothing could possibly go wrong.
So it's wanting me to set the date and time. Apparently it's January the 1st, 1997. And it's at midnight, so Happy New Year. Yeah, 1997. Happy New Year, guys.
I actually remember what I was doing that day. We went to, on New Year's Day, 97, we went to Carolina Central Mall. My dad and I had our pictures taken in a photo booth.
I remember what was going on that day. I believe I got to have a go on the PlayStation that night. No, actually, no, I didn't. It was New Year's. It was a day before New Year's Eve, actually. Never mind. 1997. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to set the correct date. So, today is 2014. Hang on. Oh yeah, this can be a passive matrix. It's got, yeah, that's the contrast. I was like, how can it be a passive matrix? It doesn't have a contrast switch. It does. It doesn't. It's a brightness switch that it's doing without. But that's okay, because I can show you that there's lots that you can do with a passive matrix laptop, and I of course will be telling you as well some of the advantages of a passive matrix machine. So if you'll stay tuned, I'll be able to talk you right through all that. 2014 10 14. Nice. And the time is 02:39.
Be right back.
Nice and noisy hard drive, obviously. Oh, and look! Scan disk! And I'm starting to wonder if this even has a CD drive or whether it's just a blanking plate. Because if it's got no button, then why would there be a drive? I had a 380 once, and it had a an active matrix display. Blue Planet 64 viewers will probably remember that. Yeah, this is definitely passive, but that's, like I said, I mean, that's not the biggest problem. I love the mouse pointer it's using. I love the scheme they've gone for. It's the I think it's the brick colour scheme, and they're using a 3D mouse pointer. It's that's nostalgia right there. They've got Lotus Smart Suite and Office, could be 2000 on here. I just don't know. I'll have to go into it. ThinkPad configuration program. And it's Word 2000. It's Office 2000. Well, at least Word 2000. We don't know about any of the others. And the Office toolbar's on the left for some reason. I'm going to have a wee look at what's on here, but not documents wise, because I mean I've no business looking at the other people's documents. There's no point. I derive absolutely no pleasure in that. IBM antivirus, GSP photo editor with
An IBM antivirus?
aye. And this Pressworks.
Cool.
Pressworks 2.5. ThinkPad online services, obviously. IBM registration. Just wow. IBM antivirus is quite interesting though. So this, yeah, there's quite a few things on here. It's a pretty cool machine. I like the profile of it. I think it's a keeper. And they've just installed Approach 97. Maybe they had an Approach database. It seems like it'd be a wee bit odd, but oh, and there's this. It seems to be missing. There's a shortcut. And I've just had it linked to something else. What's it going to link to?
Are you still recording, Jay? Anyway.
Recording. So, that is an overview of the ThinkPad. There's not much on it. Like I said, I've not had a look at some of the any of the documents because, quite frankly, I don't give a damn. You know, I'm away to format this hard drive. In fact, just to show that I bear no malice PCM, as in I'm not away to kind of see if I can take down a dental practice with this computer. I'm gonna, well, first I am going to, well, I think I'm just gonna format. Hang on, first off, I wanna check something out in Windows. So I'll be right back as soon as it gets back into Windows. And no CD drive hath this machine. So, but like I said, what I plan to do with this machine is actually maybe have a look at some of the stuff that you can do with a passive matrix computer. It's not all bad, actually, having a passive matrix display, because back around the time this machine was made, passive matrix displays were a lot cheaper, but not only that, they were actually a lot more reliable. Active matrix machines could fall foul to dead pixels, and it's not like today where if you have the one dead pixel, the manufacturer will take it back and get it going again, and you know, kind of get the screen fixed. No, back in the day, it was considered kind of normal that an active matrix screen would be littered with dead pixels. So you'd literally have to have a whole group of them to be able to even get anywhere with them, the machine. You know, to get you know, to get anything. So, you know, literally, if you want, you know, if you wanted, well, also, I'll tell you something else about passive matrix. Did you know that it's actually a lot easier on battery life? And they are readable outside as well. So there you have it. There's quite a lot of advantages to passive matrix displays. And now I'm back in the machine's BIOS. So now we're away to find out what we can about the machine. BIOS part number and date. The date is 12th of May 97. And it's a Pentium processor running at 150 megahertz. So this is going to be getting Windows 95. Because I say so.
Numbers tell us better than your logic.
Mm-hmm. Even I wouldn't put Windows 98 on a 150. Not anymore. Probably would have done in my childhood days. But yeah. Nowadays, no. And the battery doesn't hold a charge. But what do you expect? This machine is 17 years old, you know?
You're old.
So, there you have it. I do like this machine a lot. Especially considering I can use it as a doorstep. I do like these old ThinkPads. I do like the form factors. So, with that said, that concludes this Video Some Frontier video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you have, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And while you're at my YouTube channel, please like us on Facebook. If you like my YouTube channel and my Facebook, the URLs will follow for my YouTube channel and my Facebook. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you'll all join me for my next one.